A $405 million increase to education funding is not a cut. Sending billions of dollars in PlanCon reimbursements to school districts is not a cut. If the governor wants the $1 billion that was lost from education funding, call the White House. It was federal stimulus dollars that were plugged in to supplant state dollars under the Rendell administration that went away, and everybody knew they would go away because they were temporary stimulus dollars in Governor Corbett's first year. I appreciate the governor finally recognizing that his full veto is destroying our great Commonwealth and has created much suffering throughout the county school districts, the county human service agencies, and nonprofits. I have nonprofits that I talked to this morning that are happy that their funding is going to get released, but they've already laid off people. So services aren't being rendered in those agencies moving forward. I think finally we have some resolution. Again, this should have been done in June. 68% of what we passed in June was already agreed to. Some of these same line items were agreed to. Moving forward, the big question is, how is money going to be driven out to school districts? Is it based on last year's? Is it based on what the governor wants to send money to school districts? Is it predicated on political paybacks of some sort? How is that money going to go out to our school districts? The 6-month allotment, is it in a way that's fair and equitable? How are we going to be doing that moving forward? I'm anxious to see the administration's response so we know and our school districts know how much to expect out of that 6 months of funding moving forward. Hopefully as we move forward, we can continue to work together to close those differences. I think this was a step in the right direction. Had the governor done a full veto, I'm not sure the repercussions of that on this Commonwealth. As bad as it is, having schools not reopen after Christmas break would have been devastating to parents who would have to take off work to stay home with their kids. Think about all the businesses that would not have those employees. So I do applaud the governor, appreciate his willingness not to go back to a full veto. And generally a lot of the line items are approved.